the Tom family. Now this just might be the most incredible family we're ever going to meet. Take a look at this tape and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Hi, ABC, we're the Tom family.
I'm Susan Tom, and I'm the mom of all these children.
Good morning, Tom family! Susan, Margaret, Ksenia, Hannah, Katie, Chloe, Libby, and Faith, wake up and come on out here!
And then you meet the Tom family. And you do not see physical disability. It melts away.
I really didn't think we were makeover material.
What you guys have been through, I don't see how you couldn't believe that we would show up.
Yeah, but there's so many more people who have less than we do. You know, we have a lot. You know, we have each other.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Ksenia and Hannah were adopted from Russia, and they were born actually without legs. So show me what it's like to get upstairs. Not quite as easy as one would think, is it?
The doorways are too small, and you can't round corners. It has a staircase that limits Libby and Ksenia and Hannah.
So you guys literally do push-ups just to get up the stairs?
Yeah.
It wears them down physically. I just saw you guys come up the stairs, so it really wasn't easy for either one of you guys. So is there a name for what you got?
Arthrogryposis.
Chloe can't bend her elbows or her knees or any of the joints. Got to be pretty difficult with your condition because you can't even bend your arms, right?
Yeah.
But you figure out ways to get around the obstacle, huh?
Libby faces every day with a wheelchair. She has spina bifida, and that's not an easy road.
I feel fat, but I can't feel like fat.
For a 12-year-old girl, this girl is very funny, just sharp as a tack.
Each girl is faced with these unique challenges and yet has the same positive, healthy attitude that's infectious. We're all really inspired by this girl.
So Faith, I know it's been pretty tough on you.
Yeah.
Faith was burned very badly in a crib fire when she was very young.
Sometimes even adults and teenagers will stare at me and think, what the heck happened to her? And some 5-year-olds at school think that I'm a monster from their closet coming to haunt them.
It's got to be really tough.
Yeah.
Has your mom really kind of helped you out a lot?
Yeah. Yeah, she really has. My mom's done so much for all of us.
Mom's right hand is Margaret.
She's the oldest sister, so she really kind of helps out taking care of the kids. And you're going to school to become a nurse, right?
Going to school to become a nurse.
You got an amazing family.
It's an acceptance, totally. It's that you have a place that you call home in this world. And that's important, and especially important to these kids.
Yeah.
You know, because they understand what it's like to not have a home.
Mm-hmm. Now, is there any elements of this home that you would like to see in your new home?
I want to keep my angels. See, these are all angels. Someday the light will shine like a sun through my skin. This one is for Anthony.
Anthony, who was the oldest brother, died at Christmas time last year.
In the end, I will be proud to say I was one of us.
Okay.
Anthony had epidermolysis bullosa, and it is literally a disease where your skin just falls off your body.
Kids with EB are so fragile. There'll never be another one like him. He was just a very special person.
And so he still has a room in his house, right?
Yes, he does. Somebody else needs to pack it.
Okay.
I can't do that.
This is a woman who never asked for anything for herself. All she's wanted to do is help out a bunch of kids that don't have anybody else to help them. Okay, one other thing before we disperse. I think we ought to actually kind of pack up Anthony's room because Susan and the family has left us in charge to do that. So I think we ought to all do it together. All right?
First,
So let's do that first.
Yeah.
All right?
I'll get some boxes.
Anthony died 3 days before Christmas, and he was 22 years old.
Anthony's room had not been touched since he passed away months ago.
Susan's a very strong woman, but the one thing she can't face is taking down all the things that were special to Anthony.
Everything he loved was around him in that room. We learned so much about him.
This is a happy birthday card from everybody.
There would be toys, and next to the toys would be an IV stand.
coming right through.
This is diary?
It's just like a journal.
I came across a journal that Anthony had written, and there weren't very many journal entries, but I showed the journal to Ty.
I'm born with a bunch of sores, and that was it. I thought, okay, I'm going to have the sores for a little while, and they will heal up and go away.
His journal said that he hoped for a miracle, and that he thought he was going to get better.
He suffered things that you and I can't even imagine. Those are things he hid from his family. Instead, he smiled and he laughed and he kidded around with his sisters.
I'm sitting here in this body, watching these things come up, and I can't do a darn thing about it. And he's writing down how much pain he goes through every day, and that sometimes he doesn't know how long he can go on. He was in pain every single day, and he smiled and brought humor and life into this family. If there's any moment this